Williamson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Here we go. And it's Charlotte to start out. Now here's George. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
Here's Brunson outside. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Here's George. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And that's just high risk, low reward. Contested mid-range jumpers drive the analytics guys nuts.
Now here's Williamson. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
What a dunk by Williamson, putting on a show for these fans.
Pass to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
Lets it go from deep. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. George outside. The three ball. Here's Drummond. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Bilal Coulibaly.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He hits the second from the line. And the first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Here's Brunson. Pass to Ingram. Puts up a 3. He drops it from range.
Yeah, the defense fell asleep on that one. You've got to get to Brandon Ingram in that corner.
And going back to high school in North Carolina, 4 state championships for Brandon Ingram, Tim.
Yeah, Brian, he made a name for himself early as the #2 pick in 2016. He was an all-star and then most improved in 2020. The question is, can he get back to winning at the highest level?
Drummond with the bucket.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's Ingram. Drummond grabs the miss.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
Three-pointer, Harden. It's rebounded by Washington. Now Ingram. Pass to Williamson. Misses the layup. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Three-pointer, Harden. No good.
He's been off this whole period, unable to sustain any kind of consistency.
The finish! And then Harden with the jam.
And just a quick reaction from Harden. He sees the opportunity, he gets out on the break, and snags the points in transition.
The shot by Ingram, no good. The Hornets with a lead. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, thanks a lot, guys. Zion Williamson is one of the most gifted athletes this game has ever seen, but now he's taken his commitment to conditioning to another level. He said, I definitely see the difference. I'm feeling like I don't exert as much energy to get to a certain speed. My movements are swifter. Guys?
A scary thought. Okay, thanks for the report, Allie. Here's George. Misses the step-back jumper.
Well, he is fighting through it right now, still looking to get his first make of the quarter, but it's been an ugly start.
Now here's George. Yet to see a basket.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Outside for Ingram. Six on the shot clock. To end the drought. And there's a nice layup by Williamson. Williamson's got his second basket on the night.
Well, that was nice right there. He didn't rush himself. Williamson used up the clock and showed great patience.
Here's Harden. Comes up empty from 19 feet out.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Now here's Koulibaly. Oh, the dunk by Williamson.
And giving them what they want, the incredible dunking ability of Zion on full display.
Outside, Williams. Drummond, high post. And that one hits the back iron.
That's how you want to see them crash the glass. They've been out-hustled so far.
There's a screen. And here's Brunson from the arc. The Hornets pull it in. George with it. Picked up by Koulibaly. Outside Harden. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
One of the most creative offensive talents in the game. Harden simply just has a knack for creating contact.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Harden hits them both.
Yeah, he's as good as it gets at the line. Pretty much automatic.
Hornets foul. Carter. First personal foul. First team foul.
1:04 left in the first quarter here. Here's Ingram. And a slam dunk by Ingram.
Look at those long strides. Ingram eating up ground in a hurry.
Williams looking around. Puts up a deep three. Outside for Harden. Shot clock at 5. Outside Jones. Back to Carter. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Washington trailing. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Wiggins. Now here's Brunson. The three. The rebound by Carter.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Left side, Harden. And here is Williams. Outside for Harden. Shot is up. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. It's the Hornets leading by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Was simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
You give any team this many second chance opportunities, it's going to put you in control.
Jalen Brunson.
Oh, wow! A bomb from Brunson.
Yeah, moonshot by Brunson. He makes you guard him out there.
Jones from outside. And he buries his first look.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Yeah, just going back and forth. It is really competitive out there.
Back to Brunson. Fires the three. Hornets with the rebound. Carter with it, and it's Brunson picking him up. Here's Williams. Uses the glass on the layup. And now a three-point Charlotte lead.
Man, that's a lot of strength in there. Williams finding a way to get that to go.
And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
Outside, Williams. No good, a bit long that time. Wiggins outside. Pass to Ingram. Wiggins outside. Now Brunson. His first shot coming late. Jones grabs the board. And so it's Charlotte with it. Carter from outside. Not going to go that time. And so it's Wiggins with it. He brings it up for Washington. And Williams over to help. Pass to Wiggins. Over Harden. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
He just couldn't finish the job that time. And too bad, because it was a nice look.
Outside Jones. Takes a three. Hits a three-pointer. Jones has got 6.
They're lucky to be holding on to this lead after the inconsistent first quarter. But they're starting to hit their stride now, pulling those percentages up.
And about 3 minutes played now in the second quarter. Wiggins right side. Pass to Williamson. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Williams on the wing. That three's off the mark. Wizards trail by 3. Here's Christie. Ooh, powered down with both hands.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Now here's Harden. He's got 6. Outside Reed. Here's Williams. No dice from the high post.
He is just ice cold. Luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack.
And great passing, so often the thing that separates the good from the great. Who, for your money, Tim, is the best in the association?
Well, what's crazy, B.A., is I think the top of the list belongs to a center. Dre, Nikola Jokic, to me, an all-time talent, still in his prime, and his playmaking ability, unquestionably, the best we have ever seen at the center position.
Never seen any player like him. He's amazing.
Maybe never will, either.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Number 20, Terrence Shannon.
Right side Carter. The kick out to Williams. Outside Jones. Shot clock at 6. Out to the right wing. Here's Reed. It's deflected. And they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. Washington trailing. And stolen by Williams. Now the Hornets moving it up. Here's Shannon. Outside Jones. Here's Williams with the drive. Well, he's now 2 for 7 after that bucket.
You're looking at a big wing here. Williams is 6'6", roughly 220 pounds, and he is tough to get off his driving line.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Here's Williamson. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, how do you slow down Zion Williamson?
Oh, glad I didn't have to, B.A. Obviously, you've got to play him for the drive and keep him in front of you. And when he gets anywhere near the paint, you have to bring the help.
Now here's Carter. He's scoreless. Williams from long range. Misses again. 2 for 8 in this matchup. Brunson with it. Now Carter defending. Picked by Williamson. Here's Brunson outside. The Wizards with another miss.
Well, I love the confidence. Keep shooting it. Eventually, he's got to start making some, right?
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Ryan. The Hornets are trying to create a winning environment. Coach Charles Lee said, quote, "We know this is a young team, so I want culture enhancers who help us build with their hard work and creativity. Having that energy coming into the building every day is the most important thing." Back over to you.
Look at this, set the standard. Allie, thank you. And timeout called by Charles Lee. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Here's Shannon. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Shannon's got his first bucket in this one.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Down low. Powell with a steal. They're running. For 3, George. Counted from distance. And now a 6-point Charlotte lead.
With the defense trying to protect the interior, he pulls at the arc and drains it.
Outside Ingram. Just 4 to shoot. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 40, Zion Williamson.
There's 18 seconds left in the half. Pass to Shannon. Back to George. Drummond with the screen. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And so it's Charlotte with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. The flow of the game has favored them in general, but hey, the tide can shift. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Washington moving the ball around. Here's Ingram. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it.
Goes to
That's 7 points for Brandon Ingram.
Well, that's a beautiful mid-range jumper that time by Ingram, totally under control.
Here's Shannon. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And here's Ingram outside. Basket is good. Off the assist from Brunson. Ingram's got 5 points now in the quarter. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Jalen Brunson grabs a miss. The Wizards trail by 3. Zion on the move. Oh, misses the dunk. Here's George. No good with the elbow jumper.
And he can't let that get to him. He should have made it, but he's got to focus on the next one.
Here's Brunson outside. And again, it's Washington with a 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Out to Powell. Here's George. And he banks in the layup. George has got 8 points.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Outside Brunson. For the lead. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Pass to Shannon. From outside, off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Outside Ingram. Picked by Williamson. Brunson. Drummond grabs the miss. The Hornets with a lead. For 3, Powell drops in the 3. Powell's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, the defense needs to be better there. They gave way too much space.
Williamson left side. Powerful play from Zion at the rim.
Well, for what he lacks in height, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's George. And the jam by George.
Yes, sir. George with the flush.
Outside Brunson. George with the block.
Well, his poor shooting hasn't helped them much, but you can't point the finger solely at him for why they're behind.
Good D by Brunson.
Well, give the defender credit. Sometimes it's enough to force the miss.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Ingram's got 13.
Another bucket that time by Ingram. He is going off, looking to attack every time he catches the ball.
Now here's Powell. Clock at 6. And there's the drive. Got a hand on it. Here's Williamson. Oh, that doesn't go on the chance to tie. All right, Tim, let's focus on Bilal Coulibaly. 6'8", 7'2" wingspan. My goodness.
Man, tremendous tools for a wing defender, B.A. He was a late bloomer, and he's still working on his skill level, but if that comes along, watch out.
And Andre Drummond is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
Substitution
So it's both
on
teams making substitutions here. Here's Brunson. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Williams. Back to Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
If given the space, Harden's not afraid to take it to the rim.
Outside Ingram. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Williams in the post. Harden scanning the floor. Back to Williams. Here he goes.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
The rebound by Wiggins. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Wizards. 2-point game. Next up, they'll take on the Rockets at Toyota Center. And that game will mark the end of a 4-game trip. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Well, they found success off the drive, creating a lot of buckets by getting into the teeth of the defense.
Well, one thing that has stood out to me, and it's been a major difference maker, is they're playing with great pace, getting out on the break every chance they get.
Pass to Ingram. Shoots over Harden. The shot by Ingram, no good. Here's Williams. Outside Harden. Fires the three. The shot that time not on target. The Wizards trail by 4. And here's Brunson. Williams defending. Outside Brunson. Over Williams. It's wide right. Hits off the rim. Rebounded by Ingram. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys. Maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Shoots a fadeaway. And the rebound goes to the Hornets.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Harden with it. He's picked up by Christie. Williams from long range.
Well, if you take low percentage shots, you are going to have difficulty making them.
Here's Wiggins. Washington again can't hit. Outside Harden. The kick out to Williams. Three-pointer off the mark. And we've watched three so far in this one. Charlotte on top, leading by 4. All right, we're going to step aside for just
Washington, 39.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Charlotte leading by 4. And here's Carter. Pass to Harden. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the triple.
A reliable shooter off the catch. Harden with that sweet lefty stroke.
To the inside. And stolen by Jones. Nice shot by Harden.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Williamson looking around. There's the drive. And Williamson throws it down.
That is power basketball by Williamson. No one can match his strength.
Outside Harden. And Harden with the slam.
Come on now. This kind of powerful finish gets guys going.
Yeah, especially when it's coming from your point guard. What a flush.
When you have someone running point who's also a factor at the rim like that, it's a huge advantage.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Back to Reed. Fades and shoots. The shot no good. The Wizards trail by 9. Mitchell with the ball. Pass to Wiggins. 5 to shoot. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Floats one. And that one's good. Mitchell's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
Williams misses.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
And he doesn't have to do it alone. He's got 4 teammates on the floor.
Free throw line jumper. Williamson, no good.
And it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking. And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
It's Wiggins on the wing. Shoots. No good from the wing.
Well, he's certainly more than capable of hitting that shot, but somehow, even with no defense, he came away empty.
Here's Harden. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. The Wizards trail by 9. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Over to the wing. Back to Wiggins. Let's go with a 3. The shot won't fall.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And it's Charles Lee calling timeout here. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. So both teams changing it up here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened to Charles Lee talk to his team. He said, this is who we are. This is the pace. Don't let up. He said it doesn't matter if they go on a run. What matters is how we respond. They plan to respond with a fury, guys.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Here's Powell. The rebound by the Wizards. Now here's Brunson. Left side Ingram. Powell pulls it in. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. And Powell with the stuff.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Here's Brunson outside. Reed with the rebound.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Pass to Jones. Here's Shannon. For 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Hornets lead by 14. You know, I heard Steve Kerr talking about this concept, the ball and stick theory, Tim, that some guys just have natural hand-eye coordination and will excel at any sport. You agree with that?
Completely agree. Typically, we think of athletic ability involving speed or quickness or verticality, but I think that hand-eye is critical and counts just as much as those other traits.
And here's George. He'll bring it up for Charlotte. Williams outside. 6 to shoot. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Wizards.
Checking in for the Wizards, number 22.
Wizards trail by 11.
Wiggins.
Now Ingram. Outside Coulibaly. Here's Ingram. Oh, it's off. And here's Charlotte now. They've allowed just 7 points here in the 4th. Now pass to Williams. Drummond with the screen. Williams into the lane. Yes! Using that window!
A beautiful job running pick and roll right there. Williams showing you how dynamic he can be as a playmaker.
Outside Brunson. Here's Wiggins. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Williams. Oh, impressive footwork down low.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
And the foul called on Jalen Williams. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Left side Ingram. Drains it. Use the step back.
The versatile nature of Ingram's shooting can be tough to counter. Even the mid-range is a good option for him.
Now Harris. Carter outside. Just 5 on the clock. With the floater. Not that time. The Wizards trail by 13.
Well, with a comeback out of range, we can put a bow on this one. Good performance for the Hornets.
This team did a lot of things well tonight. Number one was passing the ball.
And it was a team that was in rhythm, and they just trusted each other to take the right shots.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And while there were some guys out there that played well, what really stood out was the production for Keontae George.
Well, it's a great night for him, and his impact goes beyond the box score. The relentless energy he plays with fuels his team.
And that's the scoring threat of Wiggins. The defense, too jumpy.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one.
It's stolen by Ingram. Oh, he jammed it! Outside Carter. Wiggins with a steal. Oh, deflected. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Hornets foul. Terrence Shannon. Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Oh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6. And so it's Charlotte winning this one. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character.